Alright, this is basically a summary of weather in general. Yes, I'm only doing this for school purposes. I just decided to do it in this form because it'd be a lot more fun for me. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, you're gonna have to accept this anyway. Anyways, we have to explain basically Earth's system, air masses, weather, climate, crap like that for young people. So basically, little kids in like kindergarten who are watching Skibbity Toilet. Basically, in this module we learned about climate, weather, atmosphere, systems. That's about all I remember. Yeah, I'm basically on my Bill Nye the Science Guy timing right now. I want to hit the main points. I just want to hit the points I probably did best at, so the one she gave me 100 on. First look is atmosphere. What else do you want me to say? So let's try to understand atmosphere a little bit more using my very, very good poster. I know it looks like a rainbow. Basically, the atmosphere is split into like, how much did I say? 4 to 5 different layers. You got the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere as the main ones we went over. Yeah, I don't know how I picked the color. The troposphere is the closest one to like, you know, the surface of the earth, and it's the one where like weather occurs. So that's when you can accuse for, you know, being like depressed on a rainy day. Stratosphere, it's probably the one I know the least about, but I wrote where the most planes fly through and contains the ozone layer. Yeah, we're destroying that ozone layer. The mesosphere. First time I heard of it, I thought about like a, I don't know, a dinosaur. The mesosphere is the coldest layer of the atmosphere. Why can't I pay attention? Mesosphere is the coldest layer and is where most meteors explode. The thermosphere is basically my thermostat. It is the hottest layer. Yeah, what a shocker. It's called thermosphere. The hottest layer, and it is also the one that absorbs like the majority of the sun's like dangerous UV lights, so and it's there for you to not get skin cancer. Next thing we went over is systems, and I'm gonna be dead honest with you, I forgot what systems are. So going back to what I wrote for the systems intro, it's basically like different parts coming together to form a whole. I know that's truly one of the best explanations. Guess I need to include an example of systems. The Game Boy. An example of systems would basically be like weather in general. Think about like a hurricane, alright? That's usually the one I've been using most during this entire module. A hurricane. A bunch of things come together. Warm humidity in an area, warm temperatures for the ocean, causes a lot of air to rise. Basically like a tunnel all the way through, causing thunderstorms. Wind patterns coming in, rotating it into a depression, then a storm, then hurricane region from categories 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's basically what a system is. We're gonna skip a little bit, otherwise this video's gonna get too long. Next major thing I want to talk about, weather and climate. Weather is different from climate. Let's start off there. Weather is a temporary like part. How do I explain this correctly? Weather is a temporary change in the atmospheric conditions. So like basically it lasts a day. Climate is basically like a pattern of temperatures that have been calculated, formed, and can be identified when they change during a period of time. So like climate during the spring, summer, fall, and winter. So basically, example, weather only affects, I don't know, the Popeyes that keep getting 5,000 calories. Meanwhile, climate will affect a bigger area like the entirety of North Carolina or the southwestern region of the United States. It's because of this world of redneck. Now, weather can become severe. I know, what a shocker. Example of severe things is weather can change based on all the systems coming properly. Things like blizzards can occur when there's like a low atmosphere, cold winds, precipitation comes down, but there's freezing temperatures, so it can cause freezing rain. Hurricanes happen because of how I already explained it, the entire circulation and stuff that form a hurricane. Tornadoes also happen, like an incredibly intense thunderstorm that wind specifically will make it form supercells. Basically, this is the only like serious part of the video because these things do cause damage to different areas. It causes people to die, it causes damage in property, misplacement, power outages. We just saw from Hurricane Helene. So this is the only like in part where I'm not going to make a joke because there's nothing funny in people dying and lives being ruined. The final thing I want to go over to is climate change. No, not the fiction one, you idiot. In all seriousness, climate change is happening. It happens naturally. But why it's such a big issue is because people like us keep polluting atmospheric conditions, making a greenhouse effect, making the earth hotter much quicker than it's supposed to be, causing sea levels to rise against the polar ice caps, and can cause more severe weather. So basically, you weirdos, stop riding your motorcycle. I should also probably be explaining weather maps, so we're just gonna cut to a weird part of me acting like a teacher. Alright class, today we're going over weather maps. Billy, stop trying to jump off the window. Alright, so, weather maps. No, you cannot go to the bathroom, Sarah. Sit down. When there is an H on the map, alright? When you see an H on the map, that is high pressure. No, it's not my high blood pressure. Shut up. You see L, it stands for low blood pressure. I mean, low air pressure. Low pressure. That's it. Stop laughing. You see no, you can't go to the bathroom. See a line, basically. That's basically a front. So any blue lines with triangles is a cold front. Any red lines with like half circles are warm fronts. Any ones with those two colors alternating is a occluded front, and any one that is purple with those shapes alternating is a stationary front. My bad class. Occluded front is the purple one, stationary front is the alternating one. Stop laughing. That was my short 3-hour-long lecture on calculating the weather map. So any questions? Well, we still have another 6 hours of class, so I guess do not poop on your desk. Now we're gonna summarize this entire module. Basically, this video is getting too long, that's why. I'm supposed to explain the entire module basically and what it was about. The module said it was about systems, but me personally, it was about human interaction with atmosphere and just a simple understanding of weather. So we've already went over the main things. We haven't gone over the human impact. The one time we kind of went over it was climate change, and we all know that we play a big part in it, and we all know that it's most likely that we're not going to stop playing a part in it. All right, that's pretty much guaranteed, but we can't help. So we do know we cause a bunch of greenhouse gases to be emitted. We can cause acid rain through more pollution, and yeah, humans basically destroy this place. Even the ozone layer is falling apart. So basically, what can we do? These are basically irreversible things that we've done, but what we can do is we can try to limit our usage of this stuff and do our best to like slow down this continuous decline of our planet. Whether that is, you know, the plastic bags also come a long way in protecting environmental wildlife. Ride a bike or something. I can't ride a bike, so I don't know why I'm telling you. Basically, the entire module was over weather, climate, air masses, anything to do naturally, and then our involvement as humans in it, which is mostly negative. but we can try to stop. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, teacher. Please give me a good grade. God dang, I've been doing this for so long. I promise I will give you the best work possible. Eventually.